every battle needs chroniclers to give voice to defeat, perseverance, and relentless resolve. Can you hear it? The roar waiting to rise. They live for this. They want this. What do you want?
Again, pushing his weight. Pushed off tackler.
And get the second goal of the game for Thomas Habib.
Nice little move. Buffy scores.
Passing him forth and they score!
You know what we want. To immortalize every moment and make sure you never miss a play. This is Maritime Athletic Profiles.
Never miss a play.
The Wade-Thompson Group is a proud sponsor of the Division I Provincial Girls and Boys High School Basketball Championships, hosted at North Nova and Citadel this year. The Wade-Thompson Group provides personalized investment and total wealth planning that brings your vision to life. Check them out today.
Wherever your passion lies, there's a place for you at St. Mary's University. Find what you're looking for out in the world, right here in Halifax.
That's just how I rock and roll.
Maybe you're a data-driven visionary, or a pre-med artist, or a green entrepreneur, or an archaeologist storyteller. Wherever your passion lies, there's a place for you at St. Mary's University. Find what you're looking for out in the world, right here in Halifax.
That's just how I rock and roll.
Are you up to your eyeballs in laundry? Do you know we spend on average 6 to 8 hours a week washing, drying, folding laundry? That's basically a full work day. Halifax, meet your new laundry bestie, Sud Drop. Laundry bags are dropped off in the morning of your pickup. Sud Drop will then return to pick up your laundry during your selected time slot. It is then washed exactly how you like it, folded like pros, and dropped back to your door the next day. Boom, fresh, clean, folded like magic. We'd love to get you started. Use promo code SP20 to save 20%. What will you do with your extra free time?
The Wade-Thompson Group is a proud sponsor of the Division I Provincial Girls and Boys High School Basketball Championships, hosted at North Nova and Citadel this year. The Wade Thompson Group provides personalized investment and total wealth planning that brings your vision to life. Check them out today.
If you live in Halifax and don't have a laundry machine at home or just don't have the time, Sudrop is the perfect solution for you. They offer laundry services with pickup and drop off right at your doorstep. I have a very busy work schedule myself, and there's no better feeling than coming home to fresh and folded laundry right at my doorstep. It's honestly such a time saver and allows me to enjoy my evenings doing other things that I enjoy. So if you want to give it a try, use my code above to get $20 off of your first pickup service.
In the arena of sports, every game is a battle, and every athlete is a gladiator.
From the right side, makes a little backhand and scores!
And every battle needs chroniclers to give voice to defeat, perseverance, and relentless resolve. Can you hear it? The roar waiting to rise. They live for this. They want this. What do you want?
Again, pushing his weight. Pushed off tackler.
Two, and get the second goal of the game for Thomas Habib.
Nice little move. Buffy scores.
Passing them forth and they score!
You know what we want. To immortalize every moment and make sure you never miss a play. This is Maritime Athletic Profiles.
Never miss a play.
The Wade Thompson Group is a proud sponsor of the Division I Provincial Girls and Boys High School Basketball Championships, hosted at North Nova and Citadel this year. The Wade Thompson Group provides personalized investment and total wealth planning that brings your vision to life. Check them out today.
Wherever your passion lies, there's a place for you at St. Mary's University. Find what you're looking for out in the world, right here in Halifax.
That's just how I rock and roll.
Maybe you're a data-driven visionary. Or a pre-med artist. Or a green entrepreneur. Or an archaeologist storyteller. Wherever your passion lies, there's a place for you at St. Mary's University. Find what you're looking for out in the world, right here in Halifax.
That's just how I rock and roll.
Are you up to your eye?
Semifinal Saturday from New Glasgow on the grounds of North Nova Education Center. Fourth matchup that these teams have seen each other. It's Halifax West against the Armbrae Osprey. Halifax West Warriors, Armbrae Osprey. It is the SSNS Division I Boys Basketball Championships here on Maritime Athletic Profiles. Dan Hobson along for the call. These teams met on February 19th in the semifinals in the Capital Region. And it was Halifax West coming away with a 99-66 victory over Armbrae. They also met back in January 12th in a high-scoring affair, 109-106. So while it was a closer game, talking to Tariq Thomas, he wasn't really happy with the way his team rebounded in that game, so he's hoping that a little bit of a better effort here today. Said that Halifax West is one of the best rebounding teams in the league. And one of the keys for Halifax West is their guards can sometimes even get like 5 to 6 rebounds a game. When that's happening for you, you know that they are on their game. And you just heard the starters here. We'll recap him. Renai Beals, Cale Brown, Oli Nadeau, Finn Sangster, Mason McRae. He'll be wearing uniform 23 in this one, by the way, here for Armbrae. Halifax West going with Armand Sierra, Jalen Bear, Merdushi Cabanger, Logan Clark, Callum Quinn. Janice King, Lindsay Walsh, and Brian Walker, the officials for this one. And the quick start, Cale Brown. Say a special hello to all the people watching back home at Halifax Regional Municipality. Glad you could join us here in New Glasgow. Of course, the Osprey. We've seen a lot of their games on Maritime Athletic Profiles this year. And here they are in the Final Four, looking to punch their ticket to the final tomorrow. The fourth time that they've seen each other. And this one is for a chance to get into that final tomorrow. Cabanger, nice moves, and that goes down. He scores that one. 2-2, early goings. Oli Nadeau as it finally sinks down. And he got hot in the third quarter of the game yesterday versus North Nova. Osprey put up 29 points in that third quarter to get here after what was relatively a close game versus the home team, the North Nova Education Center Griffins. Beals, Nadeau, no. Picked up there by Logan Clark. Marduche Cabanger. Making some nice fancy moves, crossover moves, back out. Sierra, air ball. And on the run goes Armbrae. McCray, yes! Rattles the down and goes down. 8-2 run. 8-2 to start this one. Saturday afternoon in New Glasgow. Tip shot by Bear. McCray with the rebound. Oli Nadeau. McCray. Floater short. Gets his own bucket and a new 14. A shot. That doesn't go. Another rebound. So this is what they said they had to do, is they battle along the glass and had to come up with rebounds, and they're getting second or third chance opportunities, and that must be a little bit to the liking of Tariq Thomas. We'll see what Gabe Levert does here to maybe switch things up here. Man-to-man D to start this one. Bear. Fans thought there might have been a travel. Bear going to get a steal, hopefully. Ball on the floor, finally picked up by Oli Nadeau. 8-second violation as he took his time coming up, and I was just about ready to say they're going to have to hurry, and just as soon as that happens, Janice King blows the whistle. Is it Janice King, Lindsay Walsh, and Brian Walker, the officials? Sierra, Cabanger, ooh! As there's a little bit of a flare reaction here in the building. 8-5. That's a tough take there by Cale Brown, and it doesn't go, and all five up the floor. Quinn, tough bucket. 8-7. Nadeau crosses the timeline, watched by Bear, gets it over. 3.5 gone. Nadeau, too strong. Cabanger, big lead pass here for Bear. Bear going in, contact against Brown. Tough bucket, it's too strong. A weak side rebound gathered up there by Oli Nadeau, who drops it back here. Renee Beals, maybe a little bit under control. Shot from the outside, won't fall. Cabanger. Quinn driving. Off, it's a foul. Cabanger, you saw Quinn wasn't stopping, it just barrels chest first right into Oli Nadeau. Beals. Screen set up by Nadeau. Beals going. Beals, boy, cutting and strutting, and boy, is he ever cutting some rugs to get through and get that shot off. Up and in. 10-7. Cabanger with the handoff. Sierra, open lane. Cabanger, corner three. Yes! Marduche, Cabanger ties it at 10s. Or some of you say, tied it at 10. Either way. Nadeau, through traffic. Nothing there. And Nadeau called for a foul. He's not sure why. Lindsay Walsh made the call. Going to 5-17. Win, you go to the final two. Bear, shot was partially deflected, but it went in anyway. Deep three, 13-10. Ronai Beals, shot there by Cole Brown is short. Bear. Fans thought there should have been a goaltend. Halifax West thought there should have been a goaltend. King, Walsh, and Walker not saying there is a goaltend, so you take a look. You could be the judge and you make your own call on that. 4:42. In the meantime, Armand Seros called for a foul, his first. 2 team fouls for both teams. McCray. Nadeau, catch and shoot, splash. Cavinger. This time West taking their time, 13-13. Bear. Cavinger, nothing there, sends it over. Pass there for Mosier. Isaiah Mosier. Sounded like barking dogs here in the building. There's the Osprey bench making noise. McRae, the handoff. Nadeau on the drive. Corner, elbow, no, but he gets his own board. And a new clock. New 14. Renai Beals, watched by Cavinger. Cavinger, oh, what a nice blow by there by Beals, and it goes. And one of the things that the Osprey have done is they've got the big giant heads. They've brought them into the building here at North Nova. Almost kind of like similar to what you saw at Atlantic University Sport Basketball Championships, which we were there for. There's a big time foul. I'm sure it was sportsmanship there. Quinn called for it. McCray. First Logan Clark with the blow by, and then Quinn. So timeout on the floor. So the Osprey were aided by a very big third quarter in their game yesterday versus North Nova. It was a relatively close game. They were leading by 7 at the half, and then this guy as well as Oli Nadeau started heating up as we looking at some of the action here that's transpired in the early goings. Where this game is going to be won and lost is pretty much like on rebounds. So if a team gets a chance to shoot, Armbrae would definitely like, if it's Halifax West, they definitely want to be the one that gets the rebound and don't lead to second or third chance opportunities. As Tariq Thomas said, that Halifax, one of the best rebounding teams in the league. And that's talking about the capital region. So you could probably say the province as well. Well, glass can be your friend, and that was the case that time there for Bannon Green as he kisses it off the glass to put it in. The first of 2 free throws for him. It didn't get much luck on the second one. Hope for the big high bouncing in, but it didn't sink. 16-13. Bear. Mosier. Clark. Tough one, but gets it to go. 16-15, 3 minutes. Coming up to 3 minutes to go. Renai Beals, step back. Fancy footwork, trying to get away from Clark. Loses it in the process. Bear, McCray, Bear. Contacted. You take your pick of who's got it. Looks to be Oli Nadeau for the Osprey. Finn McCormick and Cale Brown check back in. Ewan Gunn also getting some minutes. Saw him in the game yesterday versus North Nova. In the meantime, Jalen Baird, grade 12 senior, to the line for 2. 17-16, and this, I believe, maybe the first lead here for Halifax West in the semifinal from New Glasgow. Renai Beals says nope, so we could have lots of lead changes back and forth here in this one. 18-17, coming up to 2.5 left to go in the first quarter. Bear pops, no good. Brown turns on the Jets. Brown loses the basketball and turned over. Halifax West ball. Cabanger talking to Mosers. And the shot drained there by Hamza Sacco. 20-18, 2 to go in the first. As I said, these teams met back on January 12th, 109-106. Close contest. Halifax West won. So to see that it's close, it won't be no surprise here. A very good competitive Capital Region semifinal Saturday. Clark lost it. Gathered up by Cale Brown. Brown watched by Sacco. Oli Nadeau. Nadeau on the drive, in the paint. Fade away. Yes, that sinks. 20 all, or as they say in Twentetus, 20 love. Or 2020. Forgot my tennis terminology there for a second. In the meantime, Logan Clark for two. 22-20. Beals lost his footing. Jump ball, possession arrow, Halifax West. Mason McCray returns. Renai Beals checks out. See if they just use this as, of course, we're into under a minute to go here in the first quarter. Cabanger. Swings it out. Mosier. Sacco can't hit. McCray defending. Put back there by Bear, but that's foul came before the shot, so that won't count. A.J. Simmons entering the game here for the Armbrae Osprey. Sacco to the line for two. Toilet water, as Ernie Johnson would say. Gets the shooter's roll, goes 2 for 2. Remy Omasade. Remy Omasade checks in now for Osprey. 24-22. Nadeau puts that up. It's going to be a 3-second difference between the game clock and shot clock here. Mosier. Cabanger. 6 to shoot. Cabanger. Clark. Put back. Logan Clark. 3.5 seconds. Nadeau's going to put it up. And no. That's how this first half comes to an end. West put on the pressure, got some points there late in that first half, and have a 2-possession lead after the opening 10 minutes of play here at the SSNS Division I Boys Basketball Championships of Maritime Athletic Profiles. This broadcast made possible through great sponsors, which include Scotia Wealth Management, presented by White Thompson Group, Scotia McLeod, a division of Scotia Capital Inc., Scotia Wealth Management. Also, thank you to Rich 7 Brand, a lifestyle brand built on ambition and mindset. Defy the ordinary. Wherever your passion lies, there's a place for you at St. Mary's University. Discover a world without limits at SPU Halifax. Thank you to high-powered custom premium prints, painless process. And a thank you to Sundrop. Save $20 off by using the promo code Maritime. There's also a code that's on the ads that you see here in the broadcast. And thank those that support School Sport Nova Scotia Athletics and bringing this action to you on the live stream. Game 1 to game 13. Game number 7 of the championships. We have 5 tomorrow starting at 8 in the morning. And of course the main event, the gold medal game. One of these two teams will see themselves there. Thomas. Last instructions there for Simmons, McRae, Beals, Nadeau, and crew. Cale Brown the other one. So that's on the floor here for Armbrae. Mosier, Sacco, Cabanger, Quinn, and Mosier on the floor here for Halifax West to start this second quarter in a 6-point game, 26-20. McRae, fade away, yes sir. 26-22. Cabanger. Callum Quinn. Oh, moves there by man, but loses it. Renai Beals. McRae turns on the Jets. Kicks it out. Nadeau with man in his face. Puts up the 3. Will he be shooting 3? Nadeau to the line. It was sort of blocked out. I believe it's going to be for 3. Oli Nadeau misses the first of 3. Yes, it was 3, so I figured it was because it was outside the arc for sure, but you always want to make sure you get the official verification. So here's 1 of 2 so far, looking to go 2 for 3 and bring it down to a bucket difference. It does, 23-24, or 26-24. Sacco. Oliver Mann. Mosier trying to get away from some pressure. This pass picked off. Beals on the run. Beals! Oh, missed the layup. He's probably thinking a little bit of showtime, but also didn't want to, but missed the golden opportunity. Substitutions as Sierra and Bear will come back for Sacco and Mosier. Oh, defensive breakdown there. Everybody was on one side, and Beals was all by himself on the near side of the court, and he could easily put that one in. Ties it at 26. Quinn, short. Finn Sangster returning. AJ Simmons checks out. Nice hands by Beals as that pass was sort of telegraphed. Bear, Cabanger. Gonna have to hurry. 5 to shoot. Cabanger. Ooh, deep look. And he gets it to go. Finn Sangster was at his face, but didn't matter. To quote a Katy Perry song, it's no big deal. Beals, a little awkward, but Brown right there. Brown says, I'm going to take a look, get a shot, and he actually hits the retaining barrier that keeps the bucket and the glass up, so that's out of bounds. West ball. Look at the grade 11, Callum Quinn. Bear taking advantage of the screen. Bear. Oh, with the athletic put back, the one-hand tap. Thank you very much, says Jay LeBear. 5-point game, 31-26. Cale Brown. McCray. Out. Nadeau. Good. 2 go for Nadeau. A big one there. Back to a bucket difference, 31-29. Clark. Sierra. Caballero up fake. Quinn loses it. Off to the races. Finn Sangster. He'll wait up. And he'll take the numbers here. Man-to-man D here for Halifax West. 7:15 left. Looking to tie with this possession or go ahead. Nadeau hits the 3 as Caballero was sort of played himself out of defense there on a couple of moves, and only Nadeau practically broke the ankles of Caballero on that one. And had the easy look for 3 to go ahead 32-31. Sierra tried to get that 3 back and can't. McCray in and out. Sierra overboard there for Halifax West. Quinn. Lost it. Beals and McCray on the 2-on-1. And a smart decision by Sierra as he just kind of lets them go by. Didn't want to really get the N1 situation. Let him get the bucket. In the meantime, timeout called by Halifax West. Once again, a thank you to our sponsors, Scotia Wealth Management, Rich 7 brand, St. Mary's University, high-powered custom premium prints, and Sudrop. Back to live action, 6:14 to go. Semifinal Saturday from New Glasgow. Maritime Athletic Profiles. And what a play there by Logan Clark. We've got the bigs out there, Callum Quinn and Logan Clark. And a steal by Bear. Bear going, reverse with the hand. 35-34. The Seesaw Fair, Saturday afternoon, with a berth in the Provincials up for grabs. Beals, McCray, Beals, Cale Brown. Can't get it to go along the baseline. West looking to go ahead by 4. Quinn Quinn. Is that offensive? Yes, it is. Gabe Levert saying what to sell the case, but a little bit of a brief protest there from Gabe Levert, but Lindsey Walsh wasn't buying what he was selling. 35-34, 5:11 left. Beals, 36-35. Cabagier, Sierra, no. Takes a Halifax West bounce and the putback. Callum Quinn hit off a body and went right to Sierra. Good to be lucky, lucky to be good, and sometimes right place, right time. Renai Beals, yes sir. Shaking his head afterwards. Boy, he's got his swagger on today. 38-37. Shot, and it actually hit the head of Oli Dodo, and then it bounced back to him after hitting the backboard. Beals sticks that look. 41-37. Cabagier double team, momentarily called for steps. Substitution as Hamza Sacco wants to return here. Now a timeout called. Championships, of course, lots up for grabs, so emotions get going, and sometimes that gets going in the crowd because of the guys were getting very vocal with what was going on here in the game, and the Osprey people just wanted to say to keep it quiet. So when you get into like the middle, sometimes being right in the middle where we are in our broadcast location, and sometimes being right in the middle at the public address table is one of the great places to be. Because remember a few years back, this is a long time ago, AUS days, two legendary coaches, one just coming back from high school, since we're here, just left Horton High, got a job at UPEI. You know I'm talking about, Tim Kendrick. And the other legendary coach was Steve Kachalski. Very good friends off the court. This was the shoveler tournament, and they were going back and forth at each other for a good 2 to 5 minutes. I was right in the middle doing PA at the time, and it's like, that is one of the greatest moments I think I remember in the sport of basketball is two legendary coaches, two great gentlemen talking back and forth about what's going on in the game and sticking up for their team. Cale Brown to the line. You have to be wondering what we're expected to see, whether we're going to see the offensive blowout or offensive, where 215 points were put up between both teams back on January 12th. And you know, that is a very synonymous date for the capital region of SSNS boys basketball, because that's the last time that Citadel, one of the last times that Citadel and CP Allen met. Shot won't go there for Sierra. McRae loses it. West try to cut down into this. That won't fall. McRae again. Shot. Sangster, yes. Finn Sangster. 8-point lead. Maybe that may be the largest margin here for the Osprey. Blocking foul called by Lindsay Walsh. As we take a look at this Finn Sangster 3. As the West defender couldn't close out in time. Finn McCormick will check in. Boy, those are loud shoes. You see them standing out there in the middle of our screen. Playback underway. You see 12 to shoot. Logan Clark. Clark, offensive foul. Beals pumped. The howls from the Osprey bench once again. Now Gabe is really going to lose it here. There you see the pitcher talking to Janice King. He's whoa. Janice King is the crew chief of this one, and now they're going to call it a clear path foul. So it's 2 and the ball. And Lindsey Walsh now talking to Gabe Lavert as he tells his side of the story. Beals gets the first. Let's take a look. As they're saying that's intentional, unsportsmanlike from basically what you see. So that's a big moment because now it's a double-digit lead here for the Osprey. And 2.5 left. McRae. Here's a chance here. McCormick. Only Nadeau. McCormick short as the clock was winding down and a new clock. 2-13, 47-37. West looking to try to bring it down the single digits. Or maybe even better before this half is over. Entry pass. Bear. Nice footwork. Second chance opportunity and puts it in. 47-39, under 2 to go. Nadeau. McRae's looking for the handoff. Sangster. McRae driving. Fade away. Jumper. No. Good defensive play. Even though it goes out of bounds, Logan Clark really denied that second chance opportunity. 100 seconds left till halftime. Sangster, yeah! 11-point difference, 50-39. Cabingier. Tough take. Would have counted, but it didn't go. So 2 here for Cabingier. Blow by. Lots of contact. He thought he should have got the finish. Marduche Cabingier, grade 12 student. Knocks that first of 2 down. That one doesn't fall. 10-point game, 80 seconds left, 50-40. Nadeau. The Doe swing out, picked off Caballero. Beals trying to avoid the veil. Caballero end to end and scores. Picked off the pass, called his own number, went the other way, and got it. 50-42. And Beals fade away, short. Halifax West looking to bring it down to 5 if they can get a 3. Caballero calls for help. Bear comes up, swings it over. Sacco along the end line. Sacco, tough take. Gets his own board. Shot clock at 4. Drained. Yes. Jalen Bear. Shot clock shut off. No fouls to give. Nadeau back out. And that's called for traveling. 6.5 seconds. Obviously disgusted with the call, Oli Nadeau. Bear gonna have to hurry. 4 seconds left. Bear 3. No good. And that's how this first half comes to an end. 50-45. Stick around, we've got more coverage here from the SSNS Division I Boys Basketball Championships here on Maritime Athletic Profiles. Back in just a couple of seconds.
QMJHL Friday Night Hockey on Eastlink is presented by CarStar.
Eastlink Community TV is the home of QMJHL Friday Night Hockey.
Tate Kelly, his first in the queue, scores! Nathan Lee stays red hot. What a goal and what a first! Kuliakovic!
The Cape Breton Eagles take on the Charlottetown Islanders Friday, March 13th at 7 p.m. on Eastlink Community TV 10 and 610.
To your eyeballs in laundry, do you know we spend on average 6 to 8 hours a week washing, drying, folding laundry? That's basically a full work day. Halifax, meet your new laundry bestie, Suddrop. Laundry bags are dropped off in the morning of your pickup. Suddrop will then return to pick up your laundry during your selected time slot. It is then washed exactly how you like it, folded like pros, and dropped back to your door the next day. Boom, fresh, clean, folded like magic. We'd love to get you started. Use promo code SP20 to save 20%. What will you do with your extra free time?
The Wade Thompson Group is a proud sponsor of the Division I Provincial Girls and Boys High School Basketball Championships, hosted at North Nova and Citadel this year. The Wade Thompson Group provides personalized investment and total wealth planning that brings your vision to life. Check them out today.
If you live in Halifax and don't have a laundry machine at home or just don't have the time, Suddrop is the perfect solution for you. They offer laundry services with pickup and drop off right at your doorstep. I have a very busy work schedule myself, and there's no better feeling than coming home to fresh and folded laundry right at my doorstep. It's honestly such a time saver and allows me to enjoy my evenings doing other things that I enjoy. So if you want to give it a try, use my code above to get $20 off of your first pickup service.
In the arena of sports, every game is a battle. And every athlete is a gladiator.
From the right side, makes a little backhand and scores!
And every battle needs chroniclers to give voice to defeat, perseverance, and relentless resolve. Can you hear it? The roar waiting to rise. They live for this. They want this. What do you want?
Again, pushing his way. Pushed off tackler.
And get the second goal of the game for Thomas Habib.
Nice little move. Buffy scores.
Passing them forth and they score!
You know what we want. To immortalize every moment and make sure you never miss a play. This is Maritime Athletic Profiles.
Never miss a play.
The Wade Thompson Group is a proud sponsor of the Division I Provincial Girls and Boys High School Basketball Championships, hosted at North Nova and Citadel this year. The Wade Thompson Group provides personalized investment and total wealth planning that brings your vision to life. Check them out today.
Wherever your passion lies, there's a place for you at St. Mary's University. Find what you're looking for out in the world, right here in Halifax.
That's just how I rock.
High-powered customs, aka the people that made these sweaters, are the perfect example of why you don't support local, because it feels good, because they have amazing products, a story worth telling, and are central within our community. The team at High-Powered Custom is central within our community and sees so much of their clothing on local sports teams and within local charities. Make sure to go give them a follow so that you see their story and reach out if you ever need any kind of merch for your business or organization, and make sure you go support local today.
And we're back here in New Glasgow. Quick word with Tariq Thomas. You must be happy. We're talking to me about the rebounding. How happy are you with the team after the opening half?
Never satisfied yet. We still got 20 more minutes to play, but I think overall the boys did what they were supposed to do in the first half.
Well, perfect. Thank you very much. Best of luck the rest of the way.
Appreciate it.
Tariq Thomas, the coach there of the Armbrae Osprey. They are leading by 7 as we're just ready to get set here for the second half of this one. So take a little bit of a quick breather. We'll get you back here to the Osprey and the West Warriors. 7-point game here, semifinal Saturday from the Glasgow. So yes, as it is Division I Boys Basketball Championships on Maritime Athletic Profiles. quarter of semifinal Saturday here at the SSNS Division I Boys Basketball Championships. Maritime Athletic Profiles. Dan Hobson along for the call here. This one we've got Clark Slim producing, directed, and we have the rest of the crew here with us. Delighted to bring you this. Winner goes to the final. The loser goes to the bronze medal. And Bear lost his footing and luckily not showing any effects of a possible injury. Brown swatted away as Clark says, really tight moment. Here it comes. Not today, says Clark. Not today. Not on my time. Back to live play. McRae. Clock at 16 to go. Up fake. Screen set. Beals. Well, that won't fall. Sierra. Cabanger, he's gone coast to coast one time already, trying to go a second, not successful that time, off the fingertips of Logan Clark. Original starters back out here for both respective teams. Off the tips of Quinn, ball onto the floor. And she's all tied up. It's a jump ball, possession arrow in favor of Armbrae. McRae will be the floor general on this one. Trying to get away, give and go. Back outside of a really errant pass there by Brown. And that was really at the feet of Nadeau. And the Armbrae Osprey folks in attendance telling them to slow and settle things down. 50-45, Cabanger. Clark, Logan Clark. Is there a foul? There's actually a foul before the travel, or a foul that caused the travel, whichever. And checking in, Bannon Green returns for the Armbrae Osprey. Second foul there for Oli Nadeau. Double team momentarily. Nadeau thought about putting the shot up, but that closed very quickly. Clock at 9. Nadeau outside. McRae corner. Yes! 8-point lead. Gabe Levert, he's standing in nervously. We have a foul there underneath the basket called by Brian Clark. It's a hold. And it's the first foul there to Bannon Green, just freshly into the game. Clark will go up over Bannon Green and hits a three. That's a high five from Bears. He heads up court. That's a big one now. 5-point deficit. 53-48 for the Osprey. West trying to climb back. Big D, that will help. They get a defensive stop. Quinn, Bear, over to Clark. Clark! Nope. Sangster, Nadeau, open lane, fouled. Oli Nadeau, we saw yesterday, really doesn't take too long from the three for long, just like grips it or rips it and right on point, but this time that doesn't sink. That one will fall. 2-possession game. 7.5. Less than 7.5 left to go. And that tips out. Yields. Back out, McRae. Nadeau, deep three. No way, Jose, that time. Nice footwork by Sierra, just to manage just to keep it in. Bear. To the line for two. That's the second there to Oli Nadeau, so this is going to be something that Tariq Thomas is going to have to look at, maybe. But he'll keep him in for now. 6:53 remains, third quarter. Beals, pass was behind McRae. Bear, difficulty. Nadeau recovers that, so turnover city, and then collision as Nadeau and Caballero collide. Caballero will get the foul. It'll be his first. Nadeau. Beals. Fancy footwork, step back, jumper for three. Green, second chance. Can't cash that in, and remains a 5-point game for the meantime. Green partially deflect, but could come up with it. It's picked up off the court there by Quinn. Shot clock at 9. Caballero on the double team. Boy, this is great smothering defense here by the Osprey. Shot clock at 3 as Clark puts it up, but no good. Clark's second chance, no good. He wants a goaltend, wants a call, nonetheless, none forthcoming. Beals, end-to-end floater. Quinn also pleading his case here to Janice King as he goes up and down the floor. 56-49. Quinn, bucket, and the boo-boo. Logan Clark, my apologies. That is the first there to McRae. Can't complete the three-point play, but Quinn trying to put it back. Quinn, two chances. Now a tied ball, and gotta like the defensive effort from Bannon Green in, and he's kind of been a little bit of a nuisance, as you see here, coming up with that ball and fighting there. Goes to the floor, as you see. Good sportsmanship shown by both teams there. 5-point game. Caballero, how did he get wide open underneath the hoop? 3-point game, 56-53. Nadeau. Bear on him. There's a switch off. Beals, Caballero. Beals, wild shot. Won't fall. Sangster, that doesn't fall. Nadeau keeping it alive for Osprey, but it's right into the head, so a chance to tie here. 5 to go, third quarter. Caballero lost it momentarily. Quinn for 3, no. Nadeau back there, gathers the garbage up for the Osprey. He'll start this. Nadeau, quick pass over there. McRae, that's no good. Once again, a chance to tie. issue with the shot clock. Gonna put 19 on the 24. Bear, Cabot-Jer, Quinn, Clark, and Sierra on the floor for Halifax West. It's Cabot-Jer, a little push off possibly. Gets some separation. Not to the dislike of the Osprey fans. It's a 1-point game, 56-55. Green, stellar, couple of defensive times. Stop and pop and McCormick, nope. No good that time. West a chance to go ahead. I said we could see this one go back and forth a lot. Bears 3. Brought down there by McRae. McRae into the paint, quickly out. Omasade. Nadeau. Nadeau stops, partially deflected, but still goes in. Oli Nadeau. 5-point game. A 3-point game, 58-55. Jalen Bear. Cabot-Jer. Omasade got knocked. Knocked Cabot-Jer down. Gabe LaHurt thought should have been a call, but none forthcoming. 3 to go. Still a 3-point game. Double team. Oli Nadeau and Quinn with his hands on his head. McRae checks out. Sacco will check in. Beals. Double team. Omasade loses it. Onto the floor, picked up by Logan Quinn. Sierra. Cabot-Jer. Guarded by McCormick, who's just checked in. Cabot-Jer driving. Move. Lots of big contact there. Does it go against Brandon Green? Yes, it will. Well, they're saying on the pass, you be the judge, folks. Two shots here for Cabot-Jer. That's a 5th team foul. Cannot hit the first. That hits the second. 2-point game, 2:37 left. 58-56. Nadeau spinning away. Bear right there looking for the steal. Shot clock 9. Bear ties it up. We'll stay with the Osprey. Now they'll have 7 to shoot. Finn Sangster calling for some help. Whoa, big collision there. Let's see who they get. Take a look as you see this. Goes against Bear. That's his first. Beals, fade away, yes sir. 60-56, Cabot-Jer. Clark, 2 to go. Bear spins and shoots. Levert wanting a call, none coming. 4-point game, looking to make it a 2-possession game. Bear went for the pick against Nadeau. Nadeau, a little bit of contact. Beals, and the putback there by Nadeau. And like that, 2-possession game, 62-56. Semi-final Saturday from New Glasgow. Sometimes the series, when you see things that have happened, and of course, West winning the last time these two teams have met, the last couple, 109-106 back on January 12th and February 9th, the semifinals of the Capital Division, 99-66 over Armbrae. Sometimes that really doesn't tell the story. You get to like a provincial championships, you get to tournament basketball, one and done, and anything can happen. And say the Osprey, defending provincial champions, looking to go back to back. They came in as the 3rd seed in this tourney, Citadel and West. So to get to the final, they got to go through the top 2 teams in the league, in the province, as you see here at Provincials. 94 seconds left. Sierra. Caballero, Sierra, Sacco, Clark, and Bear on the floor for Halifax West. Omasade, McCrae, Green, as well as McCormick and Nadeau. McCrae will start this here. 14 to shoot, and that's too strong. Green. Sexter is the other one. I said McCormick. Sexter, number 5, my apologies for that, is on the floor. Exactly 58 seconds left here in the 3rd quarter. Both teams over the limit in terms of fouls, so free throws, even though it's only 58 seconds left rest of the way. Nadeau makes it 63-56. And does. 64-56. 55 seconds left in the 3rd quarter. Caballero directed traffic. Screen set up. Caballero back out. Sierra, not good. Can't hit. Omasade on the hand off to McCrae. 38 seconds left. 1-for-1 situation here. McCrae. Back out, Omasade, McCrae. Shot clock 10. McCrae picks it up off the floor. Nadeau's going to go for a deep 3 and splashes that one. It turns his back away from the play as if it's no big deal. And like that, it's an 11-point game. 67-56. West, shot clock shut off. 6-5-4. Caballero, contact, can't sink the 3. 67-56. You may want to put possibly the upset light on, but 2 versus 3, anything can happen, but definitely based upon the way the regular season and the Capital Division playoffs went, might want to set that siren up here, but I'm sure by the time this one is over that Halifax West will have something to say before this ends of the 4th quarter, to be precise. Replays brought to you by Scotia Wealth Management. Just past 3 o'clock on the east coast of Canada, 13 minutes past 3:13. This is the SSNS Division I Boys Basketball Championships from North Nova Education Center in New Glasgow, Nova Scotia. Maritime Athletic Profiles Dan Hobson here. We've got fourth quarter action coming your way. And as you see, it is an 11-point difference here for the Osprey, leading over the Halifax West Warriors. Warriors came in ranked number 2 in this provincial, and Osprey number 3. Defending provincial champions, and that's the thing is that you're the provincial champions for a reason. So they're going to make it hard to be knocked off. Omasade on the floor along with Sangster, Nadeau, Green, and McRae for the Osprey. Cabot-Jer, Bear, Clark, Sierra, and Quinn for Halifax West. Cabot-Jer in the paint. Omasade with the board. Chance to strengthen their lead. Back out, Omasade. Oh, it has difficulty but regroups. 12 to shoot. Nadeau, finger roll. 13-point game. Bear, out. Sierra, difficulty, maybe a little bit of a low pass. Quinn, short. Loose ball up for grabs. Omasade with another board. McRae looks for help. Nadeau. That won't fall, but Omasade getting a board and a new 14 here for Armbrae. Nadeau, fancy footwork along the baseline there. Fade away, Nadeau hits it for 3 plus 1. Sierra. That is huge. 16-point deficit, largest lead of the afternoon for the Osprey. Chance to make it 17. Ole Nadeau makes it 73-56. West start to need some points here. Cabot-Jer. Sierra, that's not going to help the process. Mosier going to go to the scorer's table. He'll set the check in for the Halifax West Warriors. Nadeau loses it. Walsh and King get together. Gabe Levert thinks that the ball, and it, just like that, ball does go to the Halifax West Warriors. Isaiah Mosier. Mosier checking in, Cabot-Jer. Owasade blows by Owasade momentarily. Man-to-man D here for the Osprey. Mosier wide open look for three. Overshoots the runway. Gabe Levert looking for options here, maybe on this bench. Something, try to get something going. Beals to the line for two. Ben Sangster back on. Boy, Amasada getting some big pumps along the bench there off camera. In the meantime, Beals to the line. This to make it 19. And that may be a little bit of a steep hill to climb. 7:54 left. Knocks it down. West need points just as much as they need stops. Bear. Logan Clark, and the shot by Mosier doesn't fall. So as I said, West need points. They also need stops. 17, Green, solid minutes for him here in this one. McRae turns it over. And Cavinger will bring it up. Quinn tried to get Clark. Osprey ball. Beals, double team comes, Green. Sangster. Bear trying to get it, and once again a double team. There's Green. Sangster. Up, over, in. (77-56). Mosier, Cavinger. They need points. Is it going to come off the hands of Quinn? No, it's not. McRae bucket. Timeout, Halifax West. 23-point margin. That is a big hill to climb for the second-ranked team, Halifax West Warriors. Largest lead in this game right at this point. And this hurt. The three-pointer and the foul. Take a look, one of the big-time shots here of the championships. The fadeaway and the collision. Count the three plus the foul. Watch the bench show you the reaction of this. Oh yeah. Ewan Gunn, pretty happy. Started doing the double team on Beals, and that just allowed for an easy drive there for Finn Sangster. You see, they come up to the double team, he had the open lane and took advantage of it. That's it, Ewan Gunn. Not a replay of the previous celebration, but a different one. (79-56). 6:15 to go. The West had goals, the dreams of being a provincial champion, and the clock and the scoreboard not on their side for that. Ole Nadeau, McRae, no. Callum Quinn with the board. Cavinger. West need points. Bear going. Try to get it up through trees. It can't. I'm almost curious to see how long it's been since Halifax West got a bucket. Finn Sangster. That's doesn't go. Thought it might have gone out of bounds, but Cabbager. There's the foul. Going to Finn Sangster. Just his second. We'll bring it out. Cabbager. Cabbager for three. No. Beals. And Nadeau. Sangster. No. And Callum Quinn will bring it up. Callum Quinn. They need points and loses it. McRae gathers it up. McRae over, outside. Sangster. Nadeau. Back inside. Green. Another pass. Good to go for McRae. Mason McRae, the grade 9 student, hits the three. And an offensive foul. That's going to Quinn. That's his fifth, so he's done for the night. Oli Nadeau, Beal, so Tariq Thomas emptying the bench here. Obasade's back. Finn McCormick also out here on the floor. Hudson Curry. As that won't fall. Sacco. Best in here for Halifax West, and Best gets his first bucket of the championships, 82-58. And almost pretty much sort of like a defeated Halifax West Warrior team, and Gabe Levert going up and down, giving high fives to his starters. AJ Simmons, pardon me. 83, so sometimes the regular season means something, but sometimes the regular season doesn't mean anything. West with the 2 wins, 4th time that these teams have met. Wins back-to-back by Halifax West back on February 19th, the semifinals at the Capital Region, 99-66. And then met on January 12th, 109-106 in a high-scoring affair, showing that meant nothing here today. Nathan Williams. Brody Fall, no. Bankhole. And Best with a deep three. 81-64, 3 to go. Malik Slaughter. Shot up there by Hudson Curry. That won't go. Air balls it. 2:55 left to go. Nathan Williams. Second unit out. Here for Halifax, getting some time. And this one for Halifax West. This one kind of has to take a little bit of a sting here. They came in with the expectations, provincial championship. They were saying it all pretty much since the championship started yesterday. And then to have this is kind of disappointing there for them. Both teams second unit, so. Osprey now just hoping that they can stay injury-free, but they, as I said, they have their starting 5 out. There's a shot from the corner there by Finn McCormick that won't go. Finn McCormick hustling back to get the ball. 2:20. Wild swing there by Nathan Williams looking for the ball. Slaughter. Obasade. That won't go for Slaughter, but Obasade got aboard again. Seems to get himself in good positions to get rebounds either offensively or defensively. Now have a chance to go to the line. 2:02 left. Remy Omasade splits the D and gets hacked and to the line for 2. And a grade 9 student to boot. But too strong on that. Too strong on it. Bankhole. Naomi Bankhole, grade 10 student in here. There's Sacco. Return it. Sacco, wild shot, but it does float down. 84-63. Slaughter brings it up court. McCormick. AJ Simmons goes a little bit behind the back with it. Slaughter. Omasade. Shot clock 9. Omasade out to Slaughter. Couple crossover moves. Quickly pass inside and bucket to Fed McCormick. Using all of the 24 for that. 86-63. 1:20 left. Ashton Best has got a few points in this one. Sacco. Best for 3. No. Ball goes out of bounds. Osprey ball, 66 seconds left. One minute to go. Slaughter. Omasade. AJ Simmons now, hopefully try to get out of the board, and he does. He gets the bucket and gets a great round of applause from the Osprey faithful. 88-63, 40 seconds left. Sacco. Bankhole, too strong, but fouled in the process. AJ Simmons, his first. Here we Bankhole. Can't sink the first of 2 free throws. Goes blank that time, but he'll follow it up there. Naomi Bankhole. Pretty much almost like a same difference between the game clock and shot clock, and Osprey are going to just bounce it out. 88 for the Armbrae Osprey, 65 for Halifax West. Based upon the seedings, this is our first upset here at the SSNS Division I Boys Basketball Championship. And there is the Osprey crowd Now, there's just 1 second pretty much to come off this clock. It looked to be Gabe. And there it is. They'll put the finishing touches on this, 88-65. So we'll be back with the player spotlight in just a couple of moments. Presented to you by Rich 7 brand. Back in a moment here on Maritime Athletics Profiles. All right, we're here with Ben and Green. You're pretty popular with your teammates. Your thoughts on how things went here today?
It'll be a great team win.
Yeah, there we go.
A great team win. I think it's the first time we've played like ourselves in a while, and it felt good, yeah.
It made it sort of seem like that the regular season didn't mean much. Of course, you had the semifinals where you had the loss, and then, of course, the loss back in January. Didn't mean much, but you turned things around. What really helped in turning that around to get the win over the West here today?
I think our coach, Tariq Thomas, I think all the preparation we did, all the thought and effort he put in really paid off.
So you got here, you're on the stage. Who helped you get to playing here with the Armbrae Osprey? What helped you today?
I think it was everyone, my team, my coaching staff, everyone at the Armbrae community supporting me.
Yeah, how about your minor basketball? Who helped you maybe possibly get there as well? Getting in the process of who helped you, coaches-wise, things like that.
I think especially Tariq Thomas. I want to shout him out. He's been my coach for a while now.
Yeah.
He's really helped me grow.
Any inspirations for you? Who inspired you to get into the sport?
I'd say my older brother. But
yeah. Who is your older brother? What's he do like in the sport?
He's off now. He doesn't play basketball, but he got me.
He was your inspiration. Future goals, where do you see yourself going in the sport?
I don't know yet. I'm hoping for the best, but I'll just have to wait and see.
All right, perfect. Talk about these guys and how much it is to play with a great crew, because the thing is, like Oli Nadeau said, they were going to get him to do the interview, but he thought of you, but you also had a great effort. So talk about how great it's been to play with these guys.
They're the real MVPs of this game.
Well said.
Thank you.
Now the question is, after saying that, are you going to take them out for steak dinners?
Oh yeah, I don't know about that, but maybe it's on me. It's on me. Yeah.
Happy meals going across the board here for you guys. There you go. All right, man. Ben, and it's great to meet you. Best of luck, and we'll see you tomorrow in the finals.
Thank you very much. Yeah.
Ben and Green from the Armbrae Osprey. Osprey for win over the Halifax West Warriors in semifinal Saturday. So that will call it a quits for this game. We're getting ready for CP Allen as well, taking on here in the championships the Citadel Phoenix. Been a long day. Trying to remember things and the brain's not working as good as it did yesterday. Citadel Phoenix, CPL and Cheetahs coming up in just a couple of moments here on Maritime Athletic Profiles. So for Clark Swim and the entire crew, my name's Dan Hobson. Thank you for tuning in. So long from New Glasgow.
you're a data-driven visionary, or a pre-med artist, or a green entrepreneur, or an archaeologist storyteller. Wherever your passion lies, there's a place for you at St. Mary's University. Find what you're looking for out in the world, right here in Halifax.
That's just how I rock.
Are you up to your eyeballs in laundry? Do you know we spend on average 6 to 8 hours a week washing, drying, folding laundry? That's basically a full work day. Halifax, meet your new laundry bestie, Suddrop. Laundry bags are dropped off in the morning of your pickup. Suddrop will then return to pick up your laundry during your selected time slot. It is then washed exactly how you like it, folded like pros, and dropped back to your door the next day. Boom, fresh, clean, folded like magic. We'd love to get you started. Use promo code SP20 to save 20%. What will you do with your extra free time?
The Wade Thompson Group is a proud sponsor of the Division I Provincial Girls and Boys High School Basketball Championships, hosted at North Nova and Citadel this year. The Wade Thompson Group provides personalized investment and total wealth planning that brings your vision to life. Check them out today.
If you live in Halifax and don't have a laundry machine at home or just don't have the time, Suddrop is the perfect solution for you. They offer laundry services with pickup and drop off right at your doorstep. I have a very busy work schedule myself, and there's no better feeling than coming home to fresh and folded laundry right at my doorstep. It's honestly such a time saver and allows me to enjoy my evenings doing other things that I enjoy. So if you want to give it a try, use my code above to get $20 off of your first pickup service.
In the arena of sports, every game is a battle. And every athlete is a gladiator.
From the right side, makes a look at the backhand and score!
And every battle needs chroniclers to give voice to defeat, perseverance, and relentless resolve. Can you hear it? The roar waiting to rise. They live for this. They want this. What do you want?
Again, pushing his weight. Pushed off tackler.
And get the second goal of the game for Thomas Habib.
Nice little move. Buffy scores.
Passing them forth and they score!
You know what we want. To immortalize every moment and make sure you never miss a play. This is Maritime Athletic Profiles.
Never miss a play.
The Wade Thompson Group is a proud sponsor of the Division I Provincial Girls and Boys High School Basketball Championships, hosted at North Nova and Citadel this year. The Wade Thompson Group provides personalized investment and total wealth planning that brings your vision to life. Check them out today.
Wherever your passion lies, there's a place for you at St. Mary's University. Find what you're looking for out in the world, right here in Halifax.
That's just how I rock and roll.
Maybe you're a data-driven visionary, or a pre-med artist, or a green entrepreneur, or an archaeologist storyteller. Wherever your passion lies, there's a place for you at St. Mary's University. Find what you're looking for out in the world, right here in Halifax.
Are you up to your eyeballs in laundry? Do you know we spend on average 6 to 8 hours a week washing, drying, folding laundry? That's basically a full work day. Halifax, meet your new laundry bestie, Suddrop. Laundry bags are dropped off in the morning of your pickup. Suddrop will then return to pick up your laundry during your selected time slot. It is then washed exactly how you like it, folded like pros, and dropped back to your door the next day. Boom, fresh, clean, folded like magic. We'd love to get you started. Use promo code SP20 to save 20%. What will you do with your extra free time?
The Wade Thompson Group is a proud sponsor of the Division I Provincial Girls and Boys High School Basketball Championships, hosted at North Nova and Citadel this year. The Wade Thompson Group provides personalized investment and total wealth planning that brings your vision to life. Check them out today.